Alright, hi everyone. I am playing a third run through of Bloodborne. So, a new game plus 3. The first game I kind of went through and did everything I could, the full experience of the game. It took me forever. Second time I did a run through in like 2.5, 3 hours or so. Did some work on some of the chalice dungeons. Haven't finished that yet, but anyways, I'm starting up here in Central Yarnum. I already did all this stuff in the clinic. Talk to this guy.
You must be a hunter, and I'm Gilbert. You must have had a fine time of it. Well, I don't think but I'm willing to help.
So, you can talk to Gilbert at certain points in the game, and he will give you things after you've reached certain milestones. Yeah, so my weapon's pretty powerful right now. I have a Hunter Axe plus 10, and I added some blood gems to make it plus 315 in the attack. Which is, I guess, pretty way overpowered for this beginning section. And it's fun, you can just go through and destroy these people. Or you can look like an idiot and whiff like that. Now, admittedly, I should have put more stats into my stamina, but I haven't. I got a little bit power hungry. And I put all the strength and skill and vitality. Alright. You actually really don't have to worry about these guys right now, but because luckily if you play well enough, you won't really have to come back here much. And these guys are always a bit of a risk, but not quick enough, which I honestly haven't been. It's always luck of the draw. And then we can just finish him off with that. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's anything back here we have to worry about. Just loot his corpse. Okay, which I already did. I'm not gonna bother to talk to any of these people really, because they're just gonna tell me basically to bug off. Kill this guy before he wakes up. That's good. I was doing so well with Quicksilver bullets, but then I just kinda ran out. And this guy's gonna jump up and say hey. And then there's gonna be another little surprise guy. Oh no! It's almost unfair when my weapon is that powerful at this point in the game. But I guess the beasts and stuff get more powerful as you get new games.
This time's finished.
I just think it's kind of funny that they call me a beast in this game when I'm literally so much better looking than all of them. I'm clearly not a beast. Alright. If you're playing online, you can read all these fun little notes that people leave. And that's sad. Move that body. We're gonna go up here. And this guy's usually up here, not paying attention. just come through and destroy him. Very cool. You can't really go down this way. I mean, you can jump back here if you want. Which is fine. I guess we can do that. Or usually you can just run right through if you want. But you just gotta be careful in this area. There's a dog. And I'm just trying to show off, so I'm looking like an idiot now. So anyways, now that we've got their attention... Oh God! Which, admittedly, the Hunter Axe isn't the fastest thing, but it's just so powerful and I love it. And then, I don't know, I just really like to take care of these guys first. I'm admittedly not the most careful because I have about 500 something blood vials banked.
Away! Away! Oh God!
Oh God! Honestly, do you think that wooden shield's gonna help you? So, if you really want to in this beginning part, you can just run right through. You honestly don't even have to deal with any of them. But since I'm doing a Let's Play, why not? You can hear some banging on the other side. There's gonna be a big boy over there. Just gonna check on my stream health here. See how we're doing. I don't think anyone's really watching. Which still says test to ignore. Let me see. Oh, you're here, thanks. Yeah, I didn't know. I think I changed the setting to say not test to ignore, so it just says Bloodborne, new game +3. And it won't show up, so I just gave up. But thanks for tuning in, Sydney. I haven't streamed in a really long time. So I guess I'll just go back. And then you have these cackling witches back here. I'm not from around here because I'm literally better looking. Let's see. Oh, I'm just checking on my stream health right now, don't mind me. Oh, this does say Bloodborne new game +3. Well, that's good. Okay. It just wasn't showing up for me. Oh my god. Okay, good. Good, good, good. This is my third run through of Bloodborne and I want everyone to know that. These burrs aren't hard, but they're kind of really the bane of my existence in this game. And so, at different points in the game, you can have hunters come and help you, and Father Gascoigne is one of them, which is kind of funny, because depending on what order you do the boss fights in, you will be fighting Father Gascoigne, but generally the cleric beast is your first. Now here's that big boy. And if you're quick enough, he won't get anything off of you. Which, you know, just for shits and giggles, we're gonna summon Father Gascoigne. Because I've never gotten to use him. And for this it uses insight, so I had 50. I was up to 90 something insight, but I used it to buy something. Alright, this is our bud, Father Gascoigne. Now we need to do something over here later, but we can't. Oh, shit. So sometimes when you're playing with another person and you ring the bell, there'll be a bell ringing woman somewhere. And a person can come into your game. And I'm a level 133, which is kick-ass, but you'll get some people for like level 1000 or something. Also, to anyone watching, let me know if you can hear me over the sounds or whatever. I need to find this bell ringing bitch. I haven't found her, but hopefully I get left alone. Well, I don't know why that happened, but good for Father Gascoigne. I'm gonna turn down the game. Pardon me a second. I haven't done my own streaming in a long time. Oh, there it is. Alright, let me know if that's any better. You know, I'm not gonna hop down here quite yet. So Eileen the Crow is hiding down there. Alright. So here's these big boys, which I really hate these guys. Because they can grab a hold of you and just suck out all the life out of you. If you let them. Like this, right now. Which, I died, and I never die there. But whatever. So we'll just do a quick run through back through there. Maybe I'm just nervous because I'm live streaming it, and I never do that. Okay. Blah blah blah, madman's knowledge. Anyways. So since I already did this and showed it, I'm just gonna run through here and not bother with these jerks. Later, taters. Which I'm kind of embarrassed that I died, but whatever. It happens. It's Bloodborne. It's New Game Plus 3. Which I'm not gonna summon Father Gascoigne at this point. I mean, he's fun while it lasted, but forgot to grab this little thing back here. Alright. Later days to these assholes. Yeah, I have played all of the Bloodborne Souls games and stuff. Actually, no, I haven't played the third one, to be honest. But I played all the other ones. I'd like to do the remastered one on here sometime when I have a job and money. Ha ha ha. Anyway, so a quicker solution of this, if you want, is to go down here, since those guys can't get in there. Take care of these guys, so they don't sneak up on you. And then we'll go back over here to these jabronis. And I'll get in the doorway. His eyes are glowing because he has my blood echoes, which I get when I kill them. I got them back. Just a fair amount of blood echoes, but I was playing a chalice dungeon and I lost like 200,000 of them today, so that was kind of a bummer. And it was so far in and I just was like, ugh, I'm not going back to that. So, how's everyone's night going? Again, the friggin' birds. Which this guy's generally good for 2 to 4 blood vials. These stupid crows maybe give you some pebbles, if anything. So here we are, we're coming up on our first boss fight. 1930. So like 5 something? If I'm doing my 5:30? If I'm doing my math right. Alright, first boss. This is Cleric Beast. I don't know how this is gonna go on New Game Plus 3, but I have a decent strategy for him. Or her. 7:30. Well, I was close. Oh man. So, my strategy with this thing, my first 2 times I played, has been to just stay at his feet. And, man. I'll tell you, it's a little tougher on New Game Plus 3. But let's hope I don't look like an idiot. And also, like, the more insight you have, the harder the boss fights could be. I don't know. Points in the stamina. That is literally the first time I've ever died fighting Cleric Beast. So you're seeing it here first. What a disappointment. Alright. So the one thing that really I know. That's literally the first time I've died doing that. I was so close. The only thing that I find that makes this game hard, I mean, obviously it's just about patience and strategy when you're fighting the bosses, which sometimes I admittedly don't have. It's that you have to go back and go through these whole levels again, which kind of annoys me. And, you know, I don't want to fight them again every time. It's a good way to farm for blood echoes, though. So... yeah, that's one bit of advice I have about this game. When you're in the earlier levels, if you can't get past something, you know you can just always run past it. I mean, at my level, I, you know, shouldn't be doing that, but I am. Okay, that's not what you want to see. Man, he was so much harder on him. And with this guy, you don't want to get too far from him, which seems like an oxymoron, I guess. I don't know. Not an oxymoron, but it just seems like, you know, you don't want to be close. But don't really want to give him the chance to fight back. You just gotta try and stay behind him. And then, if you're lucky enough, you'll see very slaughtered. Yeah, you're probably right, Sydney. It does give them a chance to farm for more points and upgrades. So, can go light the lamp. Let me go get my blood echoes. Now, you use your blood echoes to level up your vitality points, your endurance, your arcane, all that stuff. Which requires a low amount of blood echoes earlier on, but I think since I'm like level 132, 133, it's gonna cost a lot. I'm level 133 right now. And admittedly, I haven't put a lot of points into Blood Tinge, which Blood Tinge is you use your own blood in the silver bullets. So the more Blood Tinge points you have, the more powerful your bullets will be.
Welcome home. What is it you desire? Very well. Let me...
So I have just enough, which I honestly just need to level up my endurance because my endurance is pretty piss poor. And I use whatever I have left generally to go buy some blood vials, which isn't much at this point. Alright, so we'll go back to the Great Bridge here. We're gonna work towards a second boss fight, which is pretty close by, but there's some things you want to do in between. Blah blah blah. Loading screen, loading screen. Alright. And this level, honestly, from this part until like the other bridge, is the best place to farm for blood vials. If you don't want to pay for them. I generally get like 18 to 20. Right. Those guys appear throughout the game, and they get more powerful and more annoying, so you just might as well get used to them. Well, I said come watch the struggle, and this is indeed quite the struggle for me right now. But we'll do a little... We'll make some little gestures. Which I don't know all of them. She only wants to do that right now. Which I never really use those, but they're fun to throw in every now and then, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna go down here. From here you can see where we started out the game. Alright. Down here we're gonna go. And eventually gonna make our way to Eileen the Crow. It's gonna be, depending on how you approach the situation, a friend or foe. So my first playthrough, I knew nothing about the game. Not necessarily nothing, because I played some Souls games. But I just went around kind of killing everything. And I came up on Eileen the Crow and just kind of wailed on her, and I was like level, 10 beginning at this point. Man, and she killed me so fast. And the thing is, you can't go back. She'll just be your enemy the rest of the game, and I didn't get to do her quest line. So the second playthrough, I did her quest line. Because eventually in the game, you'll have to kill her. She's very powerful, but not super hard to beat. Just a pain in the ass to have to do. So we're gonna kill these little beasties down here. Which these all used to be people, and in Yharnam they use blood to treat their everything, basically. And these people have just all become taken over by the blood they've used, and they've transformed into beasts. And I am a hunter, that's me. I'm here to hunt them in return for my waking nightmare. My dream. Which I really hate these things. Like, wait till I get off the ladder. Have some fucking manners. twofer. I don't really have to kill all these guys. I don't know. Maybe it's just a pride thing. Which you can get that thing up there, but it's just a blood gem that I already have. I think, you know, I could get it and sell it, but it's really not worth that much. A couple of dicks. Anyways. So this will be my third or fourth set of this clothing. As you can see. Yeah, I just have a lot of the same stuff going on. Alright. Anyways. Not much else to do here. So we're just gonna go back up. Not too much to do down in this area. Just some beasties to kill. Okay. Up we go. Alrighty. So we're gonna go back into here. Beautiful daylight. I kinda wish I would have killed these guys earlier now, but whatever. Who gives a shit? Anyways. Go back over here. Run past these bitches over here. Sometimes they might follow me. Who knows? Suck it. I'm gonna go. Guess I already got that. Alright. So the option to use Father Gascoigne now is gone, because we are on our way to fight him next. Which admittedly, on my very first playthrough of the game, was tough for me. My second playthrough, I got him on the first try, but this time I feel like I'm not gonna get him on the first try. But who knows? Who knows? Sorry, little putt-putt. Me or you? I don't necessarily think you have to kill them, but I feel like they'll get out of their cage and kill you first. Alright, you're all dead. You're all dead. There's a guy on the ground dead. Okay. So this person, you can talk to people and eventually send them to a safe spot. Yeah. Yeah, he's a traitor. Which we're gonna tell her we don't know of any safe places yet. And then she'll just be like, eh, and I'll be like, no. And she'll be like, I should know. Eventually we'll know of a safe place for her and we'll see her there. So, we wanna go back and... I guess we don't have to jump from up here, but I just like to. Go down here. Get that shit charged up. Actually, yeah, we do have to go up there, I think. So, I'm looking for Eileen the Crow. Yeah, I want to go up here. We're on the second level of this place. And she's gonna be back here, standing against this ledge. And she is a hunter of hunters, so she is not a beast. I'm not here to kill her. I didn't know that the first time. She was just standing still, and I came up and I swang on her so hard.
Oh. A hunt. What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here. To welcome the new hunter.
The Blood Hunter's marker is actually really cool, so you can go
Prepare
back to
yourself for the worst.
the nearest lamp and you'll keep all your blood echoes.
There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
Alright.
Still linked? What's wrong?
Alright. So you just have to know where to look for her throughout the game. And eventually her storyline will lead to, it'll lead to her and fighting with her a couple times. Alright. So I'm gonna jump down here. Go up here. There's a guy with a gun lingering about, so we don't want to. I played this level so many times when I first started the game that I just know where I think every person is.
This time's finished.
Well, you see her a couple times throughout the game. You fight with her. Or you can end up fighting against her. Which I don't really recommend because, I don't know, you miss out on some stuff, but if you're doing another playthrough, you can fight against her, and I guess you'll get some stuff, but eh. This part is nothing really but a bunch of shooter guys hanging about. By that I mean I've already gotten all the good stuff. Alright, let's see, I'm trying to head down this way. So we want to go talk to this little girl looking for her mom before we go fight Father Gascoigne. Who Father Gascoigne used to be a hunter just like me, but the blood has changed him and turned him into a beastly guy. So unfortunately we have to go and put him down. There's nothing but a bunch of crows over here. Yeah. I'm trying hard to beat, but they just do that annoying move. And I just hate that noise so much. Alright. Man, those big guys look kind of challenging, but eh. Meh. Alright. This little girl here is gonna say a thing or two.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter?
It's because I'm covered in blood, like you can smell me.
Came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Sorry.
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Oh, the little girl. The little girl is actually so sweet in this game. So Father Gascoigne is her father. The guy who I have to go fight right now. And she gives me this sweet little music box, and you can use it in the fight actually. And you play the song. It's his daughter's, you know, favorite song, and it phrases him in the fight a few times. But I don't even actually really use it. You just have to go talk to her so you can send her to safety later on. These things are just annoying. Crow. Stupid crow. There's some people who do a no-hit run of this game where they don't get hit at all, and I just think that's bonkers. But I guess they just have better concentration than I do. Alright, and we're about to see a big old bitch coming up here, not these birds. We'll take care of them first. Come on down. Alright, they're not coming down. We see a big old boar, which we want to bait out of there. Just gonna play this game blindfolded. That's bananas. Anyways, yeah. I guess if you played it so many times, you might know every step of it, but how many hours do you put into it if you've played this blindfolded? Yeah, actually I don't want to check that out myself. Man, wow, you would have to calculate every little step. And, you know, there's still a lot of, I've encountered a few glitches in this game, like, where I've gotten, you know, stuck in a wall. Hey, Lone Man, how's it going? Thanks for popping in for a second. I used to stream by myself fairly often, but I just haven't really had a chance because I was working all the time. But now I don't have a job at the moment, so I'm free to take a little time. Alright, so this is leading up to our second boss bud. Father Gascoigne. Oh, little bitch isn't dead. I have a feeling on a New Game Plus 3, Father Gascoigne's gonna make me look like a little bee. I'm kinda scared, hold on. Let me crack my knuckles, guys. Okay. Ugh. Alright. So this is that little girl's father. The little girl I just talked to. Father Gascoigne, who can earlier help you out with the Cleric Beast boss fight. He has gone, for lack of better words, cuckoo bananas. And he can transform into this giant beast that seems pretty formidable. Which I guess it could be. I don't know. I beat him on the first try last time. Yeah, I only crack my knuckles when I'm a little nervous. So he still looks pretty human, but he has a beast form. And he has that grody-ass goatee that he's just not pulling off. Just come on, dude. Have a better look.
What's that smell?
Yeah, he still has a Wolverine vibe.
Sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Yeah, he says some weird shit, too. Dick. I always forget that he can swing through there too if I can. When he gets into this form. Yeah. He made me look like a little bitch right there. Man. New Game Plus 3 is making me look like an asshole. That's alright. Actually, I'm gonna hop for a quick bathroom break. I know, right? No beauty contest. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so I did just realize I made a real dodo bird move. I didn't open up the area. That would be a shortcut to go back and fight him again. So I have to go run through again. Which is a big part of playing Bloodborne or Souls games or whatever. Do that shit again. Blah 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 blah. Later, taters. I don't have time for you. I don't have time for you. I have time to go back here. Later. Oh, I forgot that guy was there. Oh my god, Dark Souls 3 blindfolded. I watched some guy do a run through of this game in like 32 minutes, and I know people have done it faster, but it's just like, wow. Later, Lone Man. Thanks for stopping for a minute. Good to have you. my god. And something dumb like that could happen. Ugh. Man. Blah, blah, blah. Which I think I have most of these weapons. I just haven't upgraded any of them yet. Here we go. Alright. I know. It is a very angry pig. Well, I want to go down here and open up this door anyways. Now this back here is a very important lesson. Never trust a guy in a wheelchair, because this guy has a gun and he will shoot you. So be your killer, be killed. I actually want to go through and open this door in case I die again. Alright. And we'll go back up here. Open this up. If that doesn't open from that side, that's fine. I don't need to go there anyways. Go back over here. Pick up a blood vial. Go back over here. Have that asshole hit me. Run around. This is really pissing me off, honestly. Man, I hate New Game Plus 3. I should have played my first, should have streamed my first 2 playthroughs because I looked awesome doing that. Whatever. I know, it's no fun to get ganged up on. I mean, I really should just not be lazy and just fight all these people. But man, I really don't want to. I hate those dogs so much. Which, honestly, this time I'm just gonna fight the little piggy. Because he can one-hit kill me. Whoop. Here we go. Okay. Run through here. Now, I could skip all of this if I had opened the one door. I do have a limited inventory space. I have these slots open and I can put anything in the quick items I want. Like these, the cold blood and cold blood dew and stuff, you don't really have to put in there. You just use those to get blood echoes. Which helps you level up and buy things that go in your quick item slots faster than running around and killing everything. And I just like to have the hand lantern out always. Sometimes you go in the dark spaces. Come here, little piggy. I think this is called a giant man-eating boar or something. Fancy little move on his ass. So, I'm gonna do something that I should have done the first time, but I didn't, because I was so cocky and thought I wouldn't die. Which is open up this elevator. So I don't have to run through all the way over here. So after... That's funny, that guy hurt himself. So, you want to run across this bridge. Oh. Usually the ball will kill those things. I guess if you're standing on the other side with them, it will. We're gonna say hello to these guys. And we're gonna take whatever they gave me. And what I like about this game too, all the blood vials and stuff that you collect extra go into your storage. So you're not just wasting them. Alright. See, now, normally you could just use the elevator in other games, but this one you have to activate it first, because otherwise it'll say you can't use it. So if I die fighting Father Gascoigne this time, I can just come back around here and use the elevator. And it'll be about, you know, 30 seconds versus a few minutes of running around. Okay. Man, I'm really wishing now that I would have put more points into my stamina and my endurance. Yeah, it is nice. It would have been nice if I would have done it the first time. But... Alright, so he's just gonna be a dick right off the bat here. Oh, shit. What a dick. So at any point in this fight, I can use this tiny music box to freeze him, because it's his daughter's song. But once you use it 3 times, he goes into that big form, which he doesn't always necessarily do if you don't use it. Like the second time I ever fought him, he never went into that giant beast form. I just killed him before he got to it somehow. Maybe the game's glitched. Who knows? Bro. Yeah, you don't want to miss like that. It's not a good time. It's not what you want to see. Man, I really hate that. Do it good, brah. God damn. So I needed one more hit on him, and he bent me over a barrel there. Oh, that really pisses me off. Alright. Alright, this is gonna be the time. Tracer rounds are the only bullets that leave path as I fly. That is really interesting, actually. What kind of path do they leave, though? Like a smoke stream or something? I don't know. I'm not a super sciencey person. I was English major in college. Oh, you dick. Just run around here. We don't have to kill these guys. I could, and I can get some more blood vials. Yeah, fuck it. Completely unnecessary, but maybe not. You want some blood vials. So, we went around the sewers before, but this time, cha-ching! Oh, light path, duh, that makes sense. So this side, we get to see that these guys are trying to attack me. Come here. Come on, babies. Oh, we want to move out of the way. Move, bitch. How did you guys not die from that? You guys are some tough little bees. Oh. Didn't hear that till you got to the army. Oof. Oh, that's why you're using all the military time, eh? Alright. Heal up. Alright. Maybe one more knuckle crack. Whoop. Alright, one more time. I'm not gonna mess about with this guy. Oh, he learned. You're a tricky little guy, aren't ya? Thanks, Sydney. I just want to make him look like a little bitch. When he gets in that big form, though, he's literally such a beast. I kind of love the fact that he doesn't really figure out that he can jump between these graves, but when he's in his bigger form, man, he'll just destroy those graves. No way I'll get a hit on him then. Oh, you dick. Oh, I hate him so much. This game. Man, I think he'll hit you before you even get up, too. again. I just... Suck it. Alright. Hooray. So we got Father Gascoigne. Hooray. Light this lamp. Ting. Go back here and get my blood echoes from before. Thanks. I did my best. Alright. Did that. And then we want to go down here. Now, unfortunately, that little girl we talked to earlier, this is her mother. We can tell by the red jeweled brooch, like the little girl said she'd be wearing. And, well, that was Father Gascoigne's wife, and we just killed him, and he had killed her because of his beastly form. So, too bad. We'll go talk to the little girl in a little bit. You can break the news to her, and she'll know both her parents are dead, or you can just kind of be kind and be like, oh, I didn't find them. And you can lead her to safety later on. Okay. I think this next area is fairly quick. Okay. Just a lot of ladder climbing, a few little beasties here and there. Yeah, I know, right? She's stuck in this world in Yarnum, probably one of the worst cities you could live in. And both her parents are dead. I'll read this letter. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. You'll fight the spider in Bergenworth later on. Or I will. I don't know, maybe you will if you play the game. And this will take us into Odin Chapel. Or I think it's Odin Chapel, I don't remember. Yeah. Isn't it beautiful? We see the little church dweller right there. They're not an enemy. They're not here to hurt us. So here we are. Yeah, this game's so pretty. So we're gonna talk to the church dweller, and she looks a little scary, but she's fine.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very
I think
sorry.
she just doesn't get out very
The
often.
incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya.
Yeah, Yarnum sure is
But
done
if you
for.
spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Odin Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beast. Spread the word. If you...
Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the hunter stream for now. I know, that accent. I kind of like the accent. I don't know. I think it really works for the thing. The church dweller, or her. I shouldn't say thing. She used to be a person.
What is it you did? Very let
Which
me-
I don't think I can really... Yeah, I can't do anything right now. So... I might see if I can level up one of my other weapons. Should repair your weapon every now and then. And then... Let's see... Not much in here I want to upgrade at this point. Well, maybe. I have my burly blade, +9, my blade of mercy, sure. I just want to have a bunch of super upgraded weapons. I mean, who doesn't? Alright. Now we're gonna go back. Talk to little girl. Poor, poor little girl. The shining coins, I've never really found much of a use for them. I guess you can throw them on the ground if you get lost. I know, if it only upgrading worked that way. I want to be faster, so here's a bunch of blood echoes. Make me faster. Are you joking my ass? Okay, well. I guess we'll go back and talk to that little girl. I don't know why I went this way. But I did. Beast! I did run into fire, which can hurt you, obviously, as it would in real life. I don't think that dog's gonna attack me. Eh, it will. And then we can come back. I don't know if we can do this quite yet. So we can start telling people about Odin Chapel. Right. Suck it, Fido. It kind of annoys me when their bodies get in the way like that. Anyways. Oh yes, you've got a gun. We're gonna head down this way. I know. I do love the ragdoll physics, but it's kind of creepy in this game too, even if after you kill the beasts and whatnot. It still looks like they're like laying on the ground breathing or like moving around sometimes. So we gotta go deliver some bad news to this little lady. Or not, I'm not gonna tell her. I'm just gonna tell her she should come to the chapel. Now, one thing I haven't done in this little Let's Play here is throughout the game you can go and, like, normally there'll be a light outside of people's doors, or, you know, pinkish red light, and you can talk to them. And then eventually throughout the game you'll hear them get crazier and crazier, and then eventually something will happen to them.
Wretched out trying to fool me to a heaven's depths.
Yeah, whatever, bitch. Okay. I'm gonna trudge all the way back up here. I don't know, I could have just... Why did I do such a long way?
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find... Oh, okay. I can wait. But isn't it something maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out waiting for me to come and what do you think, Miss Hunter? Yes, okay. Thank you, Miss Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you, Miss. I love you almost as...
What a nice little girl. Okay. So we're gonna reawaken. Now I can take that, I can keep that little red jeweled brooch that, I got from her dead mom and open it up and it'll turn into a blood gem for me. If you tell her they're dead, she doesn't go to that place. She just kinda, I don't know what happens to her, but you find a little ribbon, a red ribbon, that I think belonged to her, and you'll kinda know that she's dead. So it's pretty sad. But to be honest, I've never actually gotten her to, Odin Chapel. I've just kind of forgotten about her. So... And I think there's several people you can send to Odin Chapel, and one of them you don't want to. One of them will kill everyone, eventually. And you find out that he's, you know, a beast or whatever. Well, spoiler alert, but this game's been out for a few years. So, maybe she doesn't show up here. I don't remember. This is the old lady I just talked to.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. What do you think I am? Well, this old mess at Yarnum's blood. Don't you come?
Yeah, she'll be nice eventually.
Ah, the hunt, thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of... I'd rather see her alive, anyhow. If you find any sane survivors, well, send them along.
I don't know if the little girl will show up here or not. I hope she does. I think maybe she just dies regardless, too. Who knows? Alright. There's Amygdala. She just kind of shows up in the game after New Game Plus. That's a lesser Amygdala. So there's more than one. Now we're introduced to a new type of asshole. These guys. There's birds around here, but I'm not gonna mess with them. I don't think I can open this gate just yet. Alright, asshole. Yeah, I can't open this gate yet. But I sure got that wooden shield. That sure is helpful. Alright. So we're gonna go head back down to the chapel. Madman's knowledge just gives you more insight. You can use insight to buy things from Bath Messenger, or the insight just shows how much you know about what's going on and what you see from the beast and whatnot. We're gonna turn around, there's gonna be another one of them guys. Which those guys aren't too hard to beat. You just have to be faster. Okay. Amygdala will do some fun stuff every now and then and try to fuck with us, but that's only if you stay in one area too long. Amygdala, I guess I should say. These guys look kind of intimidating, but if you just kind of stay behind them, they're fairly easy to kill. Just gotta stay where they can't reach you. And you can do a few little twirly hits and whatnot. Take them on down. We don't necessarily have to go this way, so I'm not going to. That just closes that gate. Okay. I'm gonna go on this way. This is gonna take us further down into the below here of the chapel. Guy seemed to have seen me, but doesn't really care. And we can go in here. It's kind of fun. This opens up a little bit later. And we get a Madman's Knowledge from here. And then this asshole comes out. Bit of overkill to kill him there. But she's not dead yet. Suck it. Okay. No use really in spending much time here unless you really need the insight. This part, I like to lead the dogs down. Because the guy's shooting at you. It can get to be a bit much if you have these little bitch of a dog attacking you too. And then we can just kind of strafe our way up here. Roll ourselves away. Or you can just roll like everyone did in the Souls games. Kill this guy. You can also be a lot more careful and not get hurt so much like me, but whatever. I play rough. Okay. Well, we'll go over here. Talk to this guy. We see him throughout the game.
You're a beast. I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon.
And it's always funny their lips never move, so Alfred just looks like a crazy man right now.
Hunter. So, what say you? Why not cooperate?
I always cooperate with him, because he just, I don't know.
Oh, very good. Take this.
Fire paper is pretty dope. It just adds a flame to your weapon.
Is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
And then you can come back, and you'll see him throughout the game. And he'll just want to talk about stuff.
I bid you farewell.
Right? Like this is the Wonder Years or something. Alright, we'll go back in here. Hit this switch. Cha-ching. Okay. We'll roll on down. We're gonna go further into the depths. Which I think you only really encounter one enemy down here. which is cool. This poor fellow who didn't make it, or lady, who knows. Dead. Alright. There's no enemies in here, so I don't know how they died. Which could be one of these guys. Hello! Die, giant pup. You can leave notes in this game when you're playing online, and leave them for other players. So you can leave helpful little hints, or you can be a dick and trick people into doing stuff and dying. But a lot of times other people let you know if they're being a liar. Yeah, I know. It's a really big pup. And here we are in Old Yarnum. So once I open this door, there's a hunter here who will talk to you and tell you to turn back. But, you know, since it's a game, we're gonna do it anyways.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
And she is up.
Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to us. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunt.
There are ways of glitching in games so you can just skip ahead to a little further along, but I don't know how to do that. Exactly. I think his point is, it's like, those beasts aren't coming out to bother anyone. But, I mean, I didn't know that when I came here, and, you know, I ain't got nowhere else to go. Which, later on in the game, he can be friendly to you, so... But right now, as you get closer to him, he will shoot you. So I'm gonna kill all the beasts. With impunity. And then there's going to be one that doesn't activate until we get close to him. You may suck it as well. And this one's going to be a little bit different. Same kind of guy, but in a cape, and he causes poison damage. So you don't want them to touch you. Especially if you don't have much of an antidote handy, which I should. But I'm a dingo. Alright. Yeah, this guy's a beast sympathizer. I think the only reason this guy here doesn't want us to hunt the beast, it's if you have a friendly interaction with him later, he'll tell you, you know, these were once people, you do realize. So I think he thinks there's hope for curing everyone and they'll come back. So actually, I can do something right now real quick, since I don't need this music box. I have, this thing, where is it? Maybe I don't have it anymore. Oh, monocular. And, we can get a good look at this guy, kinda, maybe. See, he's this guy right here, near my crosshairs, and he has a gun. Big giant gun up there. But we'll come face to face with him a little later. Alright, well, I'm just gonna run through.
Hunter, adept, merciless. Half-cousin blood, as the best hunters are. Which is why I must slaughter.
And he's gonna shoot at us at random points throughout the game. Which, you know, was kind of a bitch the first time I played, but you figure it out pretty quick. And since the beasts and stuff all respawn, after you beat the next boss, which this boss isn't necessary for the game to beat, you can come back and up behind him and talk to him, and he'll be friendly as long as you don't try to kill the beast in front of him. Come on, you goofy looking asshole. My cat has just joined the party. She's rubbing against my ankle. Hi, Meow Meow. As you'll see his gunfire coming up there. I'm trying to attract this guy's attention. Just gotta run on through. Haha. I like that you know my cat's name. Meow Meow has arrived. She's currently making biscuits on a blanket. Just don't want that to happen. I just normally don't have trouble with that part, but I don't think I can talk and play very well. That's okay. Meow Meow has joined the party. Just don't bite that wire, honey. Okay. I like to run out and lure them in. That guy can still... Yeah, it normally isn't that rough, but I'm not very good at talking and playing most of the time. My ADD gets a little unfocused or whatever. Come here, honey. Come here so I can kill you. There we go. You're dead now, huh? Yeah. I am a rough player. could be a little more calculated about it, but where's the fun in that? Now at this point there's going to be this hunter roaming about. You can see them. They're going to start running up the steps here. You can face them one-on-one, but there's the extra added bonus of that guy up there shooting at you. I don't know, I like to get a few hits on him up here. Yeah, because once you start swinging, he'll run away. So I'm just gonna wait right here for him. Yeah, I don't know why he does that, like, takes a hit and then runs off. So once he gets a hit on you, and you have plenty of time to heal then. So that's cool. I don't have to use a phantasm shell right now. And, you know, normally I would chase him right into there and play rough, but that guy's up there shooting at me. And once you beat this guy once and you come back to the area, you'll never have to fight him again. I used to be so afraid of him before. So you can climb up the ladder now, and we can go see that guy who's out there shooting at us, but I don't want to do that yet. So we want to go in here. There's going to be a little guy dropping down behind me here, I think. Hello. Came a little later than normal. So at this point you can just go down the steps if you want to and fight all of them, but I found a different way. If you go down here and you'll see there's all these little fellas down here and they're gonna start streaming up those steps there, and they'll all run to this balcony right here, but the fun thing is they can't get to you. I mean, they can touch you, but if you keep your distance enough. And they're eventually all will run up here, except for all the hooded little yellow dudes. Oh, I gotta love a triple kill like that. I guess this is maybe a little wuss way of feeling it, or maybe it's just smart. So anyways, they're mostly all dead. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to... I mean, once I found this kind of little trick set about this game, and I found it out through a lot of dying. Hacking the game makes it a little bit more forgivable. And knowing that you can like hit things through walls. If you come through here the other way, you'll see them doing some sort of blood ritual, and they're all standing around this body that they're letting the blood out of, which I think is the blood-starved beast that we're gonna fight in a little bit. And then if we want to, we can run up these steps. And, not here. Over here. And go pick up stuff off the bodies that are here, if they're here. Pick something up off this altar. Ritual blood we'll use for chalice dungeons. So the chalice dungeons will, you have to have a certain amount of things to open them up. Ritual blood you always need in different levels. Alrighty. So what I want to do first, before I go any further, I want to climb up this ladder here. Which I don't have to do this, but just part of who I am. Open this door, so we have it open for later. Alright, we're gonna make our way towards the blood-starved beast. Which I guess we don't necessarily have to beat. You don't have to beat it to beat the game, but you know. I like to. Even though it's a little bit frustrating. Alrighty. So we're gonna have two giant pup-pups over here. Maybe. Yeah. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I can make them look like a little bitch, just like that. If you want to, you can also just run through this part. There's gonna be a little surprise coming up. Surprise! Oh look, it's a giant pup-pup that wants to eat you and kill you. So we want to go up here and then we're gonna unlock another shortcut. Sorry, little guy, it's your time to die. Yeah, pups. Well, pups, I usually say dogs myself, but I've picked up pups because I've dated Tony so long. AKA, let's play with brigands, and he always says pups. So it just slipped its way into my vocabulary, unfortunately. Or fortunately, who knows. Okay. So this just opens up this passageway to the beginning of the game. So it'll be a nice handy little shortcut for us later. Alright, so I can head back down now. Alright. Let's see. Whatever, bitch. I get it, you're angry. Oh! See, that's what I get for getting cocky. Then it kills me. But this will be a good chance to illustrate the opening I just opened up. Whew. Oh, it's 10 o'clock already. Yeah. Normally, like, on the first playthrough or so, they're not gonna really kill you that quickly. I don't know. These little things are called Wandering Madness. And sometimes they'll lead you to the good things, but you can also kill them. So we're gonna head back down to our little shortcut. It's so nice that I opened this earlier. So I'm just gonna run past all that crap now. Since all we're really missing out on is a giant pup. It's going to try and eat me again. But this guy has my blood echoes. Which I do want back. Thanks, douchewad. Alright. Run past the pup. Make sure pup's not following me. Which I don't think it is. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna call on this guy in a second, but I want to get an outfit with high poison resistance, which I think I'm already set up for, actually. Because the blood-starved beast in its second form does a lot of poison damage too, or it can, and you want to have the antidote ready. I'm gonna call on for help at this point. It really pisses me off though, like, when you're playing online, you can ring the old hunter bell, but a lot of the times it'd also bring the bell-ringing woman, and she'll ring a bell, and people playing online as well in their own world can ring something called the sinister resonant bell, and that means they can just invade your game and come in and kill you. So, no asshole, come on. And yeah, a lot of times they're a lot higher level than you, and you'll been working your ass off to get to a certain point, and they'll just fuck up your day and kill you, and you'll have to redo a whole area. On the other hand, you can use a resonant bell and go in and help your friends play. So kind of use the old hunter Alfred as a lure, so it distracts Bloodstar Beast from, you know, jumping on my ass. You can ask Tony, my god. The first time I fought this little son of a bitch, it took me forever. And I was up to like 2 o'clock in the morning playing, and he was just like laying in bed, trying to sleep. Yeah, probably. He was trying to sleep the other night, and I was up playing Bloodborne. But he was like laying on the couch, and I was sitting on the end of the couch. That's not what you want to see. Damn. That really pisses me off. I couldn't get to my... So it poisoned me, like I said, before I could even get to it. I think once I beat this guy, that might be the end of the stream. We'll see. I'm gonna take a quick little bathroom break before then. Hold on. Alright, here I am again. Hey man, if Tony didn't like my gaming, I don't know if the relationship would work out, so it's a good thing we both love video games. And you know, I've been in the midst of trying to find a new job. I've had time to, at night, play video games and work on beating Bloodborne, which I've done twice already, so I guess that's something. What kind of games have you been playing, Sydney? I'm kind of curious to see what other people play. Yeah, games are a bit of an escape for me too. I like gaming and reading and all sorts of fun stuff. Alright, we're gonna summon Alfred. Yeah, bell ringing woman has appeared somewhere, which I'm not gonna run around. I'm not gonna run about and find her. Alright, Alfred, let's do this shit. Sometimes if you don't run straight for it, Alfred will get distracted and he'll just kinda trying to fight things that are off to the side, because there's little enemies out there. Bloodstar Beast. That's good. Get some antidote ready. Get some of that second form. Once your friend dies. Shit. Shit. Wow, that's a bit of a bitch. Let me read this chat here for a second. Call of Duty World War II. Alright. Fortnite. Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, I have Metal Gear Solid 5. I haven't played it, mostly because I know how the ending goes. I tried playing a little bit of Fortnite myself, which actually wasn't that bad. Kind of liked it. You know, I played a little PUBG, and I played Daisy, and all those other Battle Royale games. Oh wow, you played Pitfall on the Atari. That's really cool. Yeah, I grew up on older games myself, mostly because I am older. And I remember getting my first Nintendo Entertainment System as a kid. And it was such a big deal. And I don't remember many other times where my whole family was, together, enjoying something. And the first night we had the Nintendo, we stayed up so late playing, Duck Hunt and the Clay Disc Shoot and just playing Mario together, and it was so much fun. Uh-oh. Pup followed me here. I stand still for a little bit. What that I can't kill him. I just don't want to deal with it sometimes, you know? I can hear someone ringing a bell. Alright, this is gonna be the time I get it. I'm getting it this time. Alright, Alfred. Alfred's kind of a beast, so I like him. Beast as in he's pretty tough. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I don't really talk to my dad, and my brother and I actually played video games a lot as a kid. That's kind of what got me into it. Let's overshare with Jamie. Alright. No, it's not oversharing. Jumpy. Helpful, I can just keep knocking this bitch back to the wall. Ooh, she's making a fool out of me right there. I do like the way you say that, building a bond with the community. I don't know, I'm just hyper aware. I think I'm oversharing sometimes. Tony and I were hanging out with this lady girl one time I said something and she was like, oh, since I was since you were oversharing, I'll tell you something personal too. And I was like, ugh, and then she told me something way too personal. So I'm actually not going to be streaming for that much longer, so probably not. But think so. Let's see, I'm gonna go to Odin Chapel. Oh, wrong area. That's not where I wanted to go. Yeah, this person who said I was oversharing, I literally had just met them like that hour. And we were in the car and she was super weird, but whatever. And then she like told me her whole life story of dating and what she talks about with her therapist, and I was like, it's good to share, but you know, maybe that's not first conversation kind of conversation, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know when I'll stream again. Maybe I should start announcing things. Maybe I'll find a way to throw up a quick little announcement. Yeah, I had trouble finding people to help in this game, honestly. I don't know, I just wanted to do it for funsies since I beat it a couple times. But I'm personally not looking for help at the moment.
You. Stay.
Oh, she's still mad at me.
You.
Alright. Well, this is as good a place as any to stop the stream, since I don't want to get too far into it. So, yeah, she's really crabby. She gets to a point where she's not crabby and she gives you sedatives. So anyways, thanks for tuning in tonight. Sydney, been good talking to you as always. And I will see you next time on my stream. Maybe on Tony's stream and Let's Play with Brigands. Who knows? Anyways, I'll see you later.